Today on Vox, we have information on Gear Up and more. Nash Wooten will have your local weather, and Dakota McClure will have your sports.
It's Friday, October 20th, 2017, and you're watching Vox News Today.
Please stand for the pledge of the flag.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon, Bradley Central, and welcome to Vox News Today. I'm Patrick Moats.
And I'm Zach Souter.
The ASVAB and Career Exploration Test is scheduled for Wednesday, October 25th in the library from 8:20 to 11:30. Any student 16 or older wishing to take the ASVAB must come to ROTC and sign up. It is free to students. Please see Chris Engel in G24 or G27.
Gear Up is still offering that scholarship boot camp on Sunday, October 22nd. So seniors, the cost is only $10 and space is limited, so make sure you see Ms. Presswood in the College Access office soon to sign up. The school is now open. It's now open to other schools, so make sure you get your spot. In worldwide news, trick-or-treaters in Parma, Ohio won't have to ring doorbells on this Ice Planet Hoth if they want to see an AT-AT walker this Halloween. They can just go to Nick Meyer's house, who built a 2-story high replica of an Imperial combat walker used by the Empire in the Star Wars movies. Myers built the giant armored transport model on weekends using foam and plastic barrels. He has been collecting materials since April, and most of the construction took place in his backyard. Several friends came over during the weekend to spend 2 days assembling the pieces in front of the house, and pictures of Myers' versions of the iconic vehicle have gone viral on social media. Myers says he's not a massive Star Wars geek, just a guy who enjoyed the films.
With Halloween right around the corner, Starbucks is bringing a pair of spooky specialty treats into the daylight in Europe and Asia. The coffee giant offering its Mr. and Mrs. Vampire Frappuccino in the UK, Singapore, Norway, and Sweden through Halloween. On its website, Starbucks Singapore posted a playful description of what it called 2 fantastic beverages. Both start with mocha sauce and whipped cream on the bottom. From there, Mr. Vampire adds a layer of chocolatey cereal, while Mrs. Vampire changes it up with sweet vanilla. Both finish with a make-believe bloody vampire bite. Red strawberry puree oozing from the top with more whipped cream.
And now let's send it over to our special news announcement.
Better posture may lead to a better mood, memory, and self-esteem. And if you're suffering from lower back pain, better posture will have positive effects for that too. Poor posture can cause serious back pain, making it the second most common reason people go to the doctor, according to the University of Maryland Medical Center. A New York spinal surgeon suggests a few things that you can do to improve posture. Deep belly breathing. It enables the spinal nerves to move within the spinal channels, diminishing pain. Neck stretches using range of motion exercises, such as stretching your neck side to side, up and down, and ear to shoulder. Using light weights and performing some yoga poses like downward dog can help improve posture. Push-ups are also great, as they can strengthen the spinal and postural muscles. Also, pay attention to how you're sleeping. The ideal position is on your side. That puts the least amount of pressure on your spine. For today's Health Minute, I'm Kim Hudgerson.
Now let's take a look at our Hollywood Minute.
Thanks to a system of satellites, natural disasters have become a thing of the past.
Oh, if only it were so simple. While taming Mother Nature is just the beginning of the story, it's what happens when that technology is turned against us that drives the action of Geostorm.
Someone has weaponized the global satellite system.
Gerard Butler stars as the scientist behind Earth's salvation.
These disaster movies are such a surviving genre for decades, you know, and I think people love to be able to toy with this idea of what if? What if the world came to an end?
There's potential for catastrophic weather events on a global scale.
A geostorm.
And yet, what's cool is you get to watch that in the safety of the cinema and have this visceral, terrifying experience, but know at the end of the day you'll be all right.
Geostorm marks the big screen directorial debut of Dean Devlin, known for producing the alien disaster flick Independence Day. Why did Devlin get in the director's chair for this movie?
Insanity. Mental illness, I think. Masochism, I'm not sure, maybe all of the above.
Turns out Geostorm's formation came from a question posed by his daughter.
She asked, in the way that only a child can ask, why can't we just build a machine that fixes this? And I was trying to figure out how to explain the science of geoengineering and the moral dilemma about using it and the unintended consequences. And then I realized the best way to explain it to her is a fairy tale, a bedtime story. And that's what Geostorm is. It's a fable of what could happen if we wait too long to deal with this.
3, 2, 1.
In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
And now let's see what Bryson Epperson has to say with our new weekly segment, Caught on Camera.
A police helicopter in Victoria, Australia captures a fight between two kangaroos. The infrared camera shows that what possibly are two males punching and kicking each other. Police say that the fight lasted about a minute. A third kangaroo watched from the ringside. Fighting is common amongst male kangaroos, as is a show of dominance. New York took down a massive suspect Tuesday. Not a person, it was a bull. The bovine was spotted roaming around Brooklyn's Prospect Park. The High Streak's low-speed chase started at just before noon and ended more than an hour later. It took a while to corral the burly bovine. Perhaps it looks like he was already facing a death sentence. The bull reportedly got loose from a nearby slaughterhouse. That is all I have for you today, Valley Central, but be sure to check in for more Caught on Camera.
Now it's sent over to Nash with your 7-day forecast.
We'll come back from this short commercial break.
What are your kisses? $1? Candy for $1? $1? $1? $1?
$1.
Welcome back, Valley Central. Now let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. Saturday and Sunday is going to be partly cloudy, highs 78 and 79, lows 56 and 65. Monday and Tuesday, we're going to have some chances of rain, and Monday is going to have a 100% chance of rain. So, yay, rain. So, and our highs for those days are going to be 69 and 64, and our lows are going to be 58 and 41. Wednesday is going to be partly cloudy, and our highs are going to be 58 and 40. Thursday is going to be sunny outside. High is 66, low is 47. Friday is going to be partly cloudy, high 68, low is 47. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
sounds awful. Seriously, awful.
But a lot better than last week.
We weren't born to follow.
Welcome to Culinary Arts, Bradley Central High School. For our students, every Tuesday we're making the best chicken biscuits, sausage biscuits, turkey sausage English muffins. We got donuts and cinnamon rolls. And they're putting them out fresh every Tuesday. We'll be sending them out on carts to every classroom around the school.
Bringing you all your horror movie reviews to get you ready for Halloween. I'm going to send it over to Zach's Horror Shack. Nightmare on Elm Street came to theaters in 1984. It was written and directed by Wes Craven. A mysterious figure in a striped sweater and knife fingers are hunting a group of teens. But he doesn't hunt them in the real world. He hunts them in their dreams. The movie is a masterpiece. New Line Cinema gave the movie a budget of $1.8 million, and it was the reason that New Line Cinema gained the success that it did. New Line Cinema became known as the house that Freddy built.
Now let's see all the baseball news with Dakota McClure.
Right after this commercial break, Bradley Central, we will have your football game tonight and championship news.
You can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the King Kong banging on your chest. You can beat the world, you can beat the war. You could touch a God, go banging on his door. You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks. You can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you can find yourself. Standing in the Hall of Fame, and the world's gonna know your name. Oh, Dakota, I know our love is new. I barely know ya. I've fallen over you. It's the way you do the things you do that make me fall in love with you. Dakota, are you in love with me too?
Hello, Bradley Central. Let's look at your football game tonight. Bradley Central plays William Blount here at the Bear Stadium. The game starts at 7:30 p.m. and it's $7 to get through the door. Bradley is currently 7-1. They lost their first game against Farragut, and William Blount is 0-8, meaning they have won 0 games. Tonight is also senior night for Bradley. Make sure to come out and support your Bears. Now let's look at the New York Yankees versus the Astros. They are playing a championship series. Their last game was the 18th of October. The New York Yankees beat the Astros 5-0. This made the series 3-2, giving the Yankees their first lead in the series since it started. The Yankees have also won the last 3 games they played against the Astros, and the 6th game is tonight at 8 p.m., and that will decide if there will be a Game 7. Also, the Dodgers played the Cubs. The Dodgers have now won the series 4-1. Therefore, meaning the Dodgers will go to the World Series the first time in 29 years. Now let's send it over to the rest of our newscast with our countdown for Christmas.
Now let's see how many days there are until Christmas.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Now let's take a look at those Bradley Central happy birthdays.
Happy birthday to Destiny McCone.
Also, a very happy birthday to Mackenzie Mancini.
Happy birthday to Carissa Callender.
Happy birthday to Chandler Taylor.
And on Saturday, October 21st, happy birthday to Shyla Thompson.
Also, a very happy birthday to Zachary Gardner.
We are online on YouTube at BCHS VOX News and on WTMB TV, Charter Channel 5, Comcast Channel 210 every weekday at 5 p.m.
You can also check us out on Facebook, SchoolTube, and of course at voxnews.net.
You just can't get enough of Vox.
And that's all we have for you today, Bradley Central.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears!